Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a Capri Sun pencil case. So, here is what they look like. They are just so cute. And this one's made out of the Run Water Strawberry. And then at the top they have a zipper. And then the inside looks like this. It's really big, so you can keep a lot of stuff in it. And I always find myself running out of room. And then zoom back up. This is really easy to make, and it's so fun to make. I love making these. So, what you're going to be needing for this is, are some scissors. You might possibly need a lighter to heat seal. Look at that. Oh yeah. But you might possibly need a lighter. It's optional. You'll need 6 Capri Suns or juice pouches. These are Kool-Aid jammers. So this is 6, and you want them to be completely cleaned out and dry. So this is what these look like. You will need a zipper, and this is hot pink. The lighting's kind of bad, so you can't really tell. But I got this from a website. I think it was called Stan's Sewing Supplies. So STANS and then sewingsupplies.com, or if you Google Stan's Sewing Supplies, they have these zippers, and you can see the teeth are really like chunky and big, and I really like that. And there's like a whole bunch of different colors, like this one's red, this one's pink. So, and yeah, you'll need a zipper, and then you will need a sewing machine. And you can hand sew, but I don't even know how to hand sew, so I'm going to be showing you how to do it on a sewing machine. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is get your, you want to take 2 Capri Suns, and what you're going to do is take a zigzag stitch, and you are just going to stitch them together. So you're just going to stitch right here, so just stitch them together. Okay, so now I have zigzag stitched them, and don't forget to back stitch at start and stop stitch. And then you can take your scissors and just cut off your threads. So, cutting. Alright, now what you're going to do is take another Capri Sun, or juice pouch, and you're just going to make a panel of 3. So you're just going to sew this one on like this. You're just going to zigzag stitch right here, so you're going to have a panel of 3. Alright, so now I have a panel of 3. That's what it looks like. And yeah. So, panel of 3, and now what you're going to do is do the exact same thing. You're just going to make another panel of 3 with your other Capri Suns, but after you sew the first 2 together, you want to kind of line it up and compare it to this so that you can try to make them the same length, because if you don't make them the same length, you don't have to cut, and that's kind of a pain sometimes. So, try to make them the same length. Alright, so now I have 2 panels of 3 that are pretty much like the exact same length. So, works out good. Here, I'll show you. So they're like the same length. Can't really see it like that. But 2 panels of 3. And now what you're going to do is take your zipper. Sorry. So you can see like the red one matched the strawberries. The pink one will match the pink skateboard. And so what you're going to do is take the zipper. And this one, they're longer, but you can just cut them later, and we'll talk about that in a minute. What you're going to do is take the zipper, and take the end of it. So this is the end with that thing, not the end with the actual zipper. See, we're using this end. And you just line it up right there with the end. And you're just going to zigzag it on. So you're just going to zigzag this zipper on to the top of the Capri Suns. Okay. So I've zigzagged my zipper. See, I just zigzag stitched right along there, and here's the other side. So really, you just take it and zigzag it along the top of the juice pouches. Then what you're going to do is do the exact same thing with the other one. So you're just going to take it and, let's see, okay, I'm trying to do this so that you guys can see it. Alright, so you're just going to do the same thing, except it's going to be on the other side of the teeth. So you're just going to zigzag right along here, and then it's going to end up with a panel that looks like this. Okay, so now I have this thing that looks like this, and here's the back. And I still have like a really long zipper. I think this is like the minimum length of zipper that you could get, but it was still cheaper than the zippers at Joann's. So. But the shipping was expensive. But if you get a lot of them, you're going to end up saving money. Alright, so now you're going to take the little pole, which is like the little, the little thing right there. and you're just going to pull it over to the Capri Suns. Because if you cut it off, if you cut this zipper off right there, you're not going to have a pull. You have to bring the little pull thing over here. Okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to cut in between the teeth. So, we're just going to cut it off right there where our Capri Suns end. So I'm going to do one and then I'll show you one up close. Just got to kind of it kind of takes a while, but not really. So, you can see I cut that off and there's no more zipper. So what I do is I just cut in between the teeth. So, just kind of find a little tooth. Find a little tooth. See, this is the one I'm going to cut in between. And you just kind of keep nom 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 nom, and then you just cut it off. It's really simple. Okay, when you make this, you will see. Then you can take your lighter, and see, it's kind of like stringy. You can see those extra strings. And what I do is I just take the quick pass of a lighter over it a couple times, and that just seals it. It's heat seal. You do this a lot with ribbon when you're making hair bows. Well, at least I do. And then, you know, you can keep trimming it to fit. Let's see, yeah. So anyways, the #1 rule for that step is to pull your little pull over. Okay? Because if you don't, yeah, it's not going to work out so well for you. Alright, so now we have our little zipper. And now we got to sew up the sides. So now what you're going to do is take a zigzag stitch and you are going to sew up this side. You're going to sew the bottom, and you're going to sew this side. But when you get here and here, you're going to backstitch like 10 times. No, not 10, like 5. You're just going to go back and forth like that right here, okay? So I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So what I mean by that is you stitch up the sides, but you can see here that I backstitched like a lot because it's going to be like a little hole here, like nothing can fall out. But you just backstitch a lot there. And then you're going to go along the bottom, you're going to go up the side, and then you're going to backstitch a lot right here. Alright, so now you're done. Yay! So you can see I backstitch a lot there and a lot there. So now you can unzip it, put your things inside. It's like really large and stuff because I'm using one this year, and yeah, they're so cute. I love them. And then you can, you know, zip them back up. Yay! So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please subscribe, like, and comment. Bye!